Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great cards. Today is Anything Can Happen Day, and that means anything can happen today. Well, what is happening, though, is we're getting into a box of football. It's a mega box of 2024 Illusions. And this is usually one of my favorite products of the year. I always enjoy Illusions. I think it's really interesting card design. They always do a nice job with these. There's also a good chance that you're going to pull some acetate cards out of Illusions, which is always nice. You know, I love the acetates. So when I saw this, I could not resist. There are no guarantees of any autos or relics or anything special like that. There are Megabox exclusive parallels, including Sunburst, Orange, and Teal. So you can look for those. I'm not really a big parallel guy, but, you know, kind of interesting sometimes. The ultra rare stuff that you're looking for is Hollow Heroes, Bronze Hollow Heroes, and Rookie Bronze inserts. You can get autos and relics, but there's absolutely no guarantee of any of that stuff in here. It's 6 packs with 10 cards per pack. And that is not 600 cards, it is only 60. But nonetheless, it is still a pretty good amount of cards. Hope you guys are having a good week and enjoying yourselves, whatever you may be doing. Again, this is 2024 Illusions. First time I've opened this. This has been out for about maybe a week or a little more than a week at this point. And I've had it sitting here, I guess, for at least that long. I found it on shelves. Like, it's been about 10 days, I guess, at this point, but I've been wanting to get to it, but then I was sick, and I missed an episode or two because my voice wasn't working, and so I thought, you know, I'll get to it eventually, and so finally, today is the day. You can see there's a lot of Panini air in there. Oh, yeah, I'm starting to see some illusions after breathing that in. Woo, that is some good stuff there. All right, let's see what the packs look like. There they are, way down at the bottom of this thing. They could have easily fit a cell phone in there or some other useful item, but instead it's just that Panini Air. So there you go, 6 packs as promised, and I'm just going to kind of sort these into some sort of, I don't know why I mix them up. I'm not sure it does any good or anything different, but we're mixing them up and seeing how that goes. And again, our first look at 2024 Illusions football, and we start off with an amazing card. It is C.J. Stroud, and that is amazing. Or maybe C.J. Stroud is meant to be amazing. I'm not quite sure. It's a cool card, though. I like the background there. It looks like some sort of weird Escher optical illusion drawing there. I kind of like that. It's pretty neat. We got a backwards card, too. I'll put that at the end because that might be something. You never know. Anyway, very cool C.J. Stroud card. He's not one of my guys that I collect or anything, but nice card anyway. Ricky Pearsall there, good young receiver for the 49ers. You can't see that, however, because it's not in focus. There we go. So pretty cool card design. As always, they do sort of a neat sort of almost etched look to these, and then a color version of the player there. Let's look at the back. Same image on the back. Not a rookie, but still a good card. 49ers continue with George Kittle, and that's the way these packs will be. You'll probably have 2 teams getting cards in each of these packs, aside from the inserts. Those are, you know, kind of roll the dice. You get any team on those. But the base cards, I think, are usually split between just 2 teams. So if you start off with a 49er, you know you're going to get 3 or 4 of those. Kittle there, and move to the Seahawks now. Same division, same conference, but different team. It's Kenneth Walker. They're really good running back. They got a couple of really good running backs there. Walker is certainly one of them. Geno Smith, who I don't think is with the Seahawks anymore. I believe he has moved on. DK Metcalf there, who I know has moved on. He has signed, I cannot remember, I think maybe with the Patriots. I can't remember. He's somewhere else at this point. Tyler Lockett, who I think maybe has stayed there. Then we got Baker Mayfield, who is a quarterback I really like. I've come to like the Buccaneers a lot since Mayfield took over. He plays with a lot of heart and a lot of guts, so I like that. Bucky Irving, good young running back for them. Really like Bucky Irving. Had a great rookie season, and this is his rookie card, so that is a Wolf Lair card for me. Put that over there. And then our backwards card was Jonathan Taylor, and that is a numbered card. You can see there it's numbered to 175, number 37, and that is some sort of blue or maybe teal. That might be one of the exclusive to the Megabox parallels. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to get a matching card stand over here There we go. Matching card stand. Once again, thanks to Ryan from Bucks in 6 for the card stands. They are beauteous, and I am trying to use them more because I think viewers, you guys seem to like cards on card stands. It just kind of, I don't know, you guys just seem to like that. I'm not sure why, and I enjoy seeing the cards like that. While this is truly amazing, our second pack gives us our second amazing CJ Stroud card. That is some horrible collation there by Panini, so I am really disappointed by that. That is frustrating. We got Zaire Franklin. That is an orange parallel there. It's not in focus, but we'll fix that here. So pretty cool orange there. I like it. I think it would be neater if it were a color match, like if this were a Bengals player or something like that. I might be a little more excited about it, but still a pretty neat card. That will get its own stack. And then Mike Evans, we continue with the Buccaneers. It's like we just, and I mix these packs up too. That's the crazy thing. And this, man, what is up with my camera? It really does not want to focus. There we go. So we continue with Buccaneers with Mike Evans there and Chris Godwin, two of their great receivers. And then we move on to the Titans with Will Levis, who I don't know, remains to be seen what happens with Will Levis. Tajay Spears, good player for them, good young player. And Calvin Ridley, a good older player. I don't think he's still with them, but I guess it's possible. DeAndre Hopkins, who I'm pretty sure is not with the Titans and hasn't been for a while. Austin Eckler, we move on to Washington. So nice to see Eckler, really good running back, underrated guy that they did not use that much last year and should have. And then we finish off with a nice Jaden Daniels rookie. That is pretty hot. That is one of the better rookies for sure that you can pull out of 2024 products. So that is definitely another one going in the Wolf Lair there. Pretty nice to see that one. So interesting the way that these are sorted. It looks like the inserts are on top and the other stuff, the base cards, are after that. So I'm going to adjust these and put the inserts, or what I think are the inserts, on the bottom, and then we'll start off. Looks like we'll start off with a rookie, actually. Spencer Rattler, the young quarterback for the Saints, who got a lot of reps the last 6 or 7 games of the season. Rattler came in, and I guess maybe he improved as the season went on. I don't know. I really didn't feel like he had much stuff there, but that is a rookie quarterback card. So Derek Carr, the quarterback that he replaced, Derek Carr got injured, and I don't know what his prognosis is for continuing. Daniel Jones, who I don't think is likely to come back and be quarterback for the Giants. Maybe he is. I don't know. I feel like at best Daniel Jones can hope to battle for the position in training camp in several months from now. Darius Slayton also with the Giants. And Malik Neighbors, that's a nice rookie too. Malik Neighbors, good wide receiver for them. Really the one bright spot on the Giants offense last season. Nice to see that one. And Braylon Allen, we go to the Jets now. The Giants, New York, to the Jets, New York. Braylon Allen, good running back for them. Did not get a lot of reps because they have already a really great starting running back. But Braylon Allen, I don't know, pretty talented guy. When he was in there, he looked good. Aaron Rodgers, I think the Jets would be wise to cut their losses on him. And Garrett Wilson, really good player for them. We're just talking about the young depth there. We get an amazing... And it is not C.J. Stroud. That is amazing. I'm delighted about that. It's Brock Bowers, so that's an amazing rookie of that Raiders receiver. Good player for them, rather. And then our I guess this is our parallel. Maybe get an orange parallel in every pack, unless it's a better one. We got the numbered parallel of Jonathan Taylor. This is a Donnie Mitchell, good young receiver for the Colts. I like this player. He's really dynamic. Brings a little something extra to the offense. If they can move away from Anthony Richardson and get a competent quarterback in there, the Colts could be doing something. That's very interesting. All of our parallels thus far have been Colts. That's quite interesting. I would have preferred they be Ravens, but I don't know. That's kind of interesting there. Where's the other? I guess the other one's up on the card stand. I'm not used to having card stands. See that? The other one's Jonathan Taylor over there. All right, that's the halfway point. We get to our fourth pack out of this mega box rip of 6 packs. And once again, I'm going to slide what I think are the insert cards to the bottom. Oh, we missed one. All right, well, that's cool. We finally get an acetate card. And I'm going to highlight that because I love acetate cards. And that one is pretty cool. It's an abracadabra card of Dak. Not a player I would have liked to get, but still a pretty cool card. We'll get a card stand for that. Say if I have Dallas Cowboys blue, and I do right there. So I'll put Dak on there. So pretty nice abracadabra. Love the acetate cards. Whoever I get, I'm always happy to get acetate cards. Hopefully pull something a little better in the last two. There's Brock Bowers, another rookie card of that player there on the base. And Max Crosby, one of the better pass rushers in the league. Was Crosby the defensive player of the year? I think he might have been. I can't recall now who won the awards because I don't really pay that much of attention to him. But I know Crosby was in the running, and I don't know if he won or not. Justin Herbert, now we've moved to the Chargers, their quarterback, and Quentin Johnson. We've got Ladd McConkey. That's a nice one. I really like Ladd McConkey. He emerged throughout the season as the number one receiver for the Chargers. This guy is super talented. I'm delighted to get his rookie card. That's a really nice one for me. Kyron Williams had a good season for them at the Rams there, and Cooper Kupp was injured for a little while but came back. There's Jared Goff. He certainly has turned his career around with the Lions. That is another amazing insert. And our parallel, Stephon Diggs. Strange still to see him wearing the Texans uniform, but that is where he was. And he's not a Colt, so that breaks the pattern of our parallels, all being Colts. Hopefully the rest of the parallels will not be Texans. Have we gotten a single Ravens card? I don't think we have. If you watch the channel, you know I'm a big Ravens fan, and I would like to pull some Ravens. I don't think I'm asking too much there. All right, let's see what we have here. Jalen Hurts starts things off here, the Super Bowl MVP. The Eagles, of course, winning that all-important game. So we'll see some other Eagles in this pack in all likelihood. We got A.J. Brown there, very good player for them, and Saquon Barkley, who was, career year for Saquon. He had some amazing stats and was really quite dominant for the Eagles there. T.J. Watt for Pittsburgh, and Russell Wilson, who I don't know. I get the impression from everything that I've been reading that Russell Wilson will not be staying in Pittsburgh, that he's going to try the free agency market. Najee Harris, good running back for them, who I think is already, if he hasn't already departed, I think he's on his way out. Brock Purdy there. He had some injury issues. And speaking of injury issues for the 49ers, Christian McCaffrey had some serious injury issues. Looks like the card behind that is maybe a backwards card, so I'm going to switch, and we get another Jonathan Taylor, because we can't get enough Colts parallels. What is up with that, man? I got to say, the collation for this is terrible. Really, for a mega box, this is abysmal. I'm very disappointed by the collation here. What is our backwards card? It's T-Law, who has got to be one of my least favorite players in the NFL, so I'm just not having a good time with this box. Say Shining Stars. It's a really pretty insert. I'll give him that. That is a really nice insert. And almost any player other than T-Law I would be a lot happier with. That is not a winner for me. Hopefully get some last pack magic here and get some parallels and some inserts that are not Colts and that are players that I actually enjoy. That would be nice for a change. All right, we start off with Blake Corum, another rookie here from the Rams, picking up with the Rams where we left off a couple packs ago. And then we get Tua, who, speaking of players I dislike, there's another one for you right there. T-Law and Tua. I don't know if there are any players I like less than them, but be a competition perhaps. Jalen Wright, another nice rookie card there for the Dolphins, and Tyreek Hill, one of my son's favorite players, so he'll be delighted to see that one. I'll give that one to him for sure. Ramondre Stevenson, really underrated running back in my opinion. He's the lead back now for the Patriots, and a guy who I think if you give him a decent offensive line, he can really make some yards for you. He's a really hard runner. Patriots just don't have that. Drake May is who they do have as their quarterback, and I don't know. We'll see what they do. I think maybe they like him. They're going to keep him. We'll see how that goes with Drake May. I guess I should wolf layer that one. It is a rookie quarterback. And Jalen Polk, who I got to say I don't know much about him. Another rookie card there for New England. And we finish off with Chris Olave for the Saints. Looks like we got another backwards card here. So we will get our Colts insert there with Richardson. Man, we are pulling all the quarterbacks I like least. Wow, Lawrence, Richardson, and Tua. That just doesn't get much worse than that. That is... Oh, and another Tua card. How lovely. This is Game Magicians. Man, this box it left a lot to be desired. Let's put it that way, man. That was not a good box. We did pull some base set rookies out of there that I will hang on to for sure. Anytime you pull a Jaden Daniels rookie, you can't go wrong with that, so I guess I can't complain too much, but boy, oh boy, the inserts were deplorable in that, and only one, out of all of that, only one acetate card. I can tell you right now, we will not be revisiting an Illusions Megabox anytime. That is for sure. That was a disappointment to me. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Maybe if you were a big Tua fan, that would be a huge box, or a big Colts fan, that would be a big box, but here is... really not much to be excited about out of this box, in my opinion. So there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be back tomorrow with Dorking with Dice. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, happy collecting.